Hello, welcome everyone to the Winter Release 2024 webinar. So, my name is Phương, the product specialist from Onix, and please allow me to walk you through today's session. Okay, so in today's session, we will go through all the changes included in this release, and uh, just so you know, the release has just gone live today's morning. So, let's see what is in today's webinar. Hello. Okay, so in today's webinar, we will go through a wide range of major changes across the Onix products. So we will have the changes in Onix Work, Onix Worker, Onix Inspect, Onix Toolstar. And we will also have a big upgrade to the Onix website and Onix community. And after the overview of all the changes, we will see the demonstration of the most highlighted features. And finally, we will end the webinar with the question and answer session. So in this session, make sure that you can ask all the questions that you have and just type your questions in the chat and we will be sure to answer as many of them as we can. And if you are sharing sensitive information, you can also use the private chat instead of the public chat. And for other questions that we cannot address right in this webinar, we will try to answer them afterwards by email. And at the end of the webinar, we will take you to a really short evaluation form. And we would really appreciate it if you could spend 2 minutes to complete it so we can improve our webinars in the future. Okay, so let's wait no more and let's go into the first session, the overview. So as you can see in this release, we are having a lot of new features in Onix Work and also the enhancements. And we also say goodbye to the old jobs module. And for other applications, we also have many big enhancements. And no matter how big they are, we believe that they will all be great improvements for your daily work. And as you can see in this other session, we also have the new Onix.com website. It is redesigned with a modern layout, which will be shown later on. And for Onix community, we are moving to the new platform, which is more powerful. So let's go into the detail of each change right now. Okay, so this is the first new feature in Onix Work. It is the reprocess equipment. So by reprocessing equipment, you can update the generated documents, which are recalling your orders. So imagine that uh, when you process your order, and then later on you notice some mistake, or you want to update some missing information, then you can use this reprocess feature. This is a total new one, and I have an important note here because the each type of form will have different behavior and they will affect the equipment and the modified documents differently. So it is really important that you read the instructions carefully, and if possible, we recommend that you visit our knowledge article. Every details about how the reprocessed visual works are listed there. So it is important to understand how it works before you use it. And this will be demonstrated later on. So let's come to the second feature. It is the auto update of due dates. of the mandatory roadworthiness test, also known as the EU test, from vacation.no website to the vehicles. So it means that we are introducing a new system property called the license plate number. And if you enter the license plate number of your equipment, your vehicle right here, you will automatically get a mandatory inspection job interval for 2 years. And the due date will be updated at midnight every day. So it means that your vehicle will have the most up-to-date due date without you doing any manual work. And the third new feature in Onix Work is that we are introducing four new rental statuses. So before we only have one display field called rented out, but we all know that if you are using the rental projects, you have the internally rented equipment. Then you also rent the equipment to other companies. So that's why this new rental status field will replace the old rented out display field. And it will have four options. It is either none, which means that the equipment is not uh, under the rental project, or it is rented internally or rented out. The detail of each rental status is listed in our knowledge base, so you can visit our release note and come to the this new feature, and we have a link which explains how this new statuses work. But this will help you better control your equipment. And for the next new feature, we also allow you to directly add or delete the job intervals to the equipment from the job details panel. So it means that you won't have to close your uh, job or your job detail while you're registering the new job. You can do it right in here. So it is much more convenient. And the next one is in the jobs model. So here we also add the new feature to export the job list to the Excel file. So for example, if I am opening all jobs and I am filtering for all of the jobs done by my company, then I can export it to the Excel file for other purposes later on. So if you are in the jobs model, just click on the report button here and choose export to Excel. And for the Open API, we are also introducing a new API collections, transfer documents. So then you can manage the documents associated with the jobs or the equipment within the Onix system. We also include a knowledge article explaining how to use the new API collection. So please visit our Onix community. And that are all the new features. So for the enhancements in Onix Work, we have improved the layout of the job details panel. We have heard a lot of valuable feedbacks after the last release, and we have improved it accordingly. So here in the new job details panel, we centralize on information and present them into fewer sessions. And also we try to improve the performance so that the loading experience will be smoother. So here on the screen, you can see almost every information presented and centralized in one place. And another really significant enhancement is that we allow you to assign a project to multiple equipment. This means that in the equipment module, you can select multiple equipment, then in the toolbar, choose to edit on projects and then assign them into one project. So if you are managing a large number of equipment, it will uh, eliminate a lot of work by adding equipment one by one. And the next one is an enhancement which is available in both in Onix Work, Onix Worker, and Onix Inspect. If, here you can choose a project and use it as a display field and also as a filter criterion. So as you can see from the screenshot over here, I have chosen the external project job number A as a display field, and here in I can quickly see if an equipment belongs to that project or not. If yes, then we will see the yes. If not, then I will see a blank space. And if the equipment belongs to a project, but that project is set as inactive, the display field will also show that information. And the same thing happens in Onix Inspect and Onix Worker. As you can see, the equipment type here shows that this equipment belongs to the project internal project Winter 2024. And another one is an enhancement to the search feature, and you can do this in on Onix Work, Onix Inspect, and Onix Worker. So if you are searching with the double quote, for example, here I am searching for 003, I will see the exact result. Here I will only see the equipment with the serial number, batch number, or owner's ID, equipment ID, and product number exactly is 003. If I do not use the double quote, I will see a really long list because the search results will also include equipment that have 003 as a part of a longer serial number. So this will help me get a more focused search result, and it is especially helpful when my search keyword is a short text like this. It is also available in Onix Inspect and Onix Worker. And for the next one, we can set location for equipment under external rental projects. This is an enhancement to Onix Work. So if you come to the rental module and you set the rental location, when the equipment is delivered, the equipment's location will be automatically updated to this rental location. And the next enhancement to Onix Work is to the products role. So we're adding two new fields, the contact and owner's equipment ID to the role. But for owner's equipment ID, we have a special note here that the rule is not applicable when you number the equipment in the owner's model or Onyx tag application. It is because that not every company uses this owner's equipment ID. And then we have the job date supporting group by job date so you can manage your job list better. And the next one is we are having more options for checking a job's checklist progress. So it is, as you can see in the display field, the checklist progress is displayed more clearly. And in the jobs model, if you are having a filter on, then you now can reset on just filter quickly by pressing the remove all filter, and you don't have to click apply. And in the equipment model, to manage equipment picture, we have added a new tiles layout, and also we support you to sort by date in the split layout, and you can also edit information of multiple pictures in one time. And the last one is that if you are opening the pictures of many equipment at one time, you will see the equipment ID shown in each picture, so you can quickly associate them with the right equipment. Okay, and the next enhancement is to see the suggestion list after this Act 2 field. So in Onix Work, you will see a more intuitive and user-friendly suggestion list. And if you are typing any value in Onix Inspect and Onix Worker, the suggestion list in Onix Work will also recognize that. Here, in this release, we also increase the size limit of when you upload files from 15 megabytes to 30 megabytes, but this does not apply to checklists. So you should be aware that when you upload pictures or files to checkpoints, procedures, etc., they must be within 15 megabytes. And as you might have known, the Ojos model was retired on 15th of December, and now we are using the new Jobs model, which is coming with more powerful filters, powerful views, and more features coming in the future. And this is our new feature, really exciting one in Onyx Inspect. It allows you to create multiple equipment at once. So you can either create many equipment with the same details and but they may have different serial number or many equipment with different batch number. So for example, here I am creating three equipment with different serial number, and here I am trying to create three equipment with batch number five equipment with batch number six, and so on. For Onyx Toolstar, we are also having exciting updates. So this new feature applies to both the old and the new Onyx Toolstar. You can manage all the users, Onyx Toolstar users, right from Onyx Work, and uh, you can change the pin code, you can delete the users or add a new user. And this new feature is only applicable to the new Onyx Toolstar app. So besides the Windows version, we also have the uh, mobile version available on iOS and Android platform. And what is so special about this mobile version? It is not only more convenient as you can use it on the phone, but the mobile apps also support scanning the NFC tags. So these are the NFC tags right here. So it also supports scanning NFC tags and also the RFID and QR codes. For the other upgrades, we have the new Onyx.com website, as I mentioned earlier, and we have Onyx community moving to a new Discourse-based platform. So for the new Onyx community, you can log in with your own Onyx Work user account, and you don't have to remember an extra account. You can vote for ideas so that we know what to prioritize in our development plan, and we the topics here are organized. So let's go to the demonstration of the features. So what will be demonstrated today? We will have a look at how the reprocess equipment feature works. Then we will have a look at the new Onyx Toolstar app, the new Onyx website, and also the new Onyx community. Okay, so let's go to the demonstration. The first one will be the reprocess feature. So here I am in Onix Work and I have an order account webinar and I have created an order line named A. Here in the numbering, you will see that I have chosen that this order line will have 10 equipment, but I have picked and I have processed 9 of them. So I will come to the tab process. Here you will see that I process them in 2 times. One at 8:24 and then 2 minutes later I process the next batch. But as you can see, I noticed that this equipment has a different serial number format than the other ones in the same batch. So I want to correct this. So here is what I will do. I will select it, then I will find the reprocess button over here. Click on it, and here is the instruction. So for this equipment, I can update the numbering values over here. And if at the time that I am doing this action, if the order line information has anything new, for example, I have changed the type or the model in this order line A, then those changes will also be updated to this equipment. So now I will change just the serial number. I want it to be uh, 1. So it looks like the right format. And next, here there will be a note for you that the following tasks will be executed. The details and properties of the equipment listed, and the new documents will be generated, and the old documents, the one with the wrong serial number, will be set as inactive. But the issues of this equipment will not be dropped, and the intervals of this equipment will not be affected. So I have understand it. I will finish it. Okay. So as you can see, the serial number has been changed, and here I will see a column called equipment ID. This by click on this equipment ID column will show the ID in the system. So you uh, no matter how many times you reprocess the equipment, you can still find the equipment in the system. So I click on it and I click onto the documents. And as you can see, the serial number has been changed to uh, 19 and 1. So it looks just like the new serial number that I just corrected. Okay, so we will come to the next feature, that is the new Onix Toolstar. Okay, so for the demonstration purpose, I am not showing the screen of the phones right now, and I am using the Windows version. So here in this Onix Toolstar app, I had already done all the initial setup necessary for using it. And here I am using it in the big tech company in the Toonstar location. So I am in the self-service mode, which means that I will be the one who check in and check out the equipment. So let's do it. So first I will have to identify myself. So I have an employee ID. Okay, so I have successfully identified myself. So now I want to check out two equipment, and I also have their Onix ID over here. So let's check out. Okay, so I will check out with the QR code. For the checkout, you can also check out with the scanner if you are connected to a scanner, and then check out by QR code. Or and if you are using the mobile apps, then you can check out with the NFC tags also. And if you are not using any scanner or QR code to find equipment, you can always search for equipment manually. So here, for example, uh, am check, I am finding the equipment manually, and choose this one. This is an equipment that will be allowed to check out, and these are equipment with issues or NC issues that will not be allowed to check out for use. So this will ensure that uh, the your this will ensure your safety is first. So I will add this equipment. Sorry. Okay, I will click add, and the equipment is added to my checkout cart. Okay, so here I am trying to scan by QR code. So here I have the Onix ID and let's check now. Okay, so it has successfully recognized the equipment and I have another equipment. Let's check it out. Okay, so as you can see, I am having three equipment in my cart. Then I will continue to check them out, but there is an alert for me. This is because we have an equipment with the NC issue. So this is not safe for use, so I will have to remove it from the list. And I open equipment detail of the other one to see uh, its details. And I can also see it in Onix Work. And this feature is only available in the new Onix Toolstar app, not in the old Onix Toolstar. So here everything looks good. So I will continue. Expect return date is 20 of January 24. Looks good. And the place to be used will be Hong A. And then I will continue, review everything, and then confirm. And here I will be automatically sign out after 30 seconds to ensure the security. Okay, so this new Onyx Toolstar app will be much more user-friendly and the information will be organized and presented more intuitively. And then let's come to the next new updates in this release. That is the redesigned Onyx.com website. This is where you can find all of the information about Onyx products and also the helpful resources about the lifting industry. And in this website, you can also find a shortcut to log into Onyx Work. So clicking on this button over here will take you to the sign screen. And finally, the last demonstration is the new Onyx community. So this is what you will see when you come to the address forum.onyx.com. This community is powered by Discord and it has more powerful features to help you like, react to a topic or share your topic and even vote for changes as mentioned earlier. So let's see how to sign up and log in. Uh, Please let me switch to a tab where I can log in. Okay. So here I am an anonymous user who have not logged in. I will select logged in right here. And then I go to the Onix Work login screen. Then I can use my own uh, account. Then enter my own password to get in. And I'm here. No separate account needed. And here you can see right on the front page, the home page, you will see a list of all the categories. We have the important notice, the Q&A where you can ask questions, the pro ideas so you can share your feedback, your suggestion for Onyx products, the non-issues where we share the issues that have already been identified in Onyx apps. And if we have any workaround for them, that those will be shared in the topics too. The knowledge base where you can see the knowledge articles and also the release notes. And besides the categories, the topics are also organized into tags, and the tags are the products. So if you click on the hamburger button over here next to Onyx Community, you will find the tags. And if you only want to see the content related to Onyx Work, for example, I will press onto this. Here I will see everything about Onyx Work. And if I only want to see the questions and answer about Onyx Work, then I will select the category Q&A. And here I will have a more filter uh, list view. And I also can find all the frequently asked question because the frequently asked question is the subcategory of this one. So here there is no tag with there's no frequently asked question with topic with the tag Onix Work, and then I can search for no tags or on tags. So everything is shown over here in the top toolbar, so you can always configure your list view. And or really another powerful feature of this new list community is that you can vote for group ideas. So I will come to this category, group ideas. Here we are organizing the topics, the ideas into 6 stages. The new one, the in discussion, in progress, to be considered, implemented on the draft. So for example, if I go to the in discussion and I see this idea, I can click onto it and I feel like I agree with the idea. Then I can always press vote and the number of votes will be displayed here. And based on the votes, we can understand which feature or which enhancement should be prioritized. And also you can reply or you can react to other posts or topics. Here in the product IDs category, you can also see click on the vote button over here and you will see the ones with the most voted. So here, this one has 3 votes. So it means that it has the highest votes for now. So to vote for the changes, you will have to log into Onix community. Okay, so that's all for the demonstration section.